very first episode of Cliff News Network. We are fortunate enough to have someone from the development team to answer any questions that we may have. With that in mind, I'd like to welcome you to today's AMA.
So we're going to cover two main aspects. One is the tokenomics. Two is the utility. Starting with the tokenomics, they're quite groundbreaking. I mean, they've never has been like buybacks and burns have been approached the way that Clifford does approach this matter. We have a buy and sell tax. Most of this tax goes into the liquidity. Usually how buybacks work is that the contract sells, like standard contracts, it has to sell and then the amount is bought back. So it does create a negative chart impact. With Clifford, the trading volume does feed the liquidity pool, whether it's buys or sells. Then we detach funds from the liquidity pool and buy the Cliff with this portion of the liquidity and burn it forever. And as such, we've been accumulating supply for 3 months. I'm going to go to Etherscan right now and let's go by the numbers. As of yet, we have acquired 31% of the supply, which means even at this very low market cap, we've acquired $8.3 million worth of Cliff tokens that can never be sold on the market. So not only we're burning from preloaded wallets, we're buying them on the market using the liquidity pool and then pumping the price. But more than just a short-term pump, the repetition of this process ensures a very high floor for Clifford. And this is what we're seeing. The floor is steadily rising and we can never go back. So those 31% can never be sold on the market. In 3 months, we've come so far. We've earned 30% of the liquidity and we're not going back. We cannot go back. So yeah, we've burned so far in only 3 months. We've bought on the market and burned 31% of the supply. That's $8.3 million worth. We're going to keep buying and burning more. And one of the upcoming catalysts in the foreseeable future that will allow us to add more liquidity, burn more, and really protect the investors driving the price floor up will be Red Token, will be our governance token. So that's a future token that will be launched in the Cliff ecosystem. It has an amazing use case because then the whole Cliff project would become even more decentralized than it already is. So everyone can vote on any kind of decision as it pertains to Cliff. They can earn passive income through staking. And in fact, the lion's share of the red supply goes to the Cliff stakers. So 20% will basically be available for trading and 80% will be earned through staking. It's a long-term play.